Hey everyone, it's Craig. I just wanted to put together a quick 5-minute tutorial on installing the CVRx 2020 PowerPoint template. I'm also going to briefly get into how to add the same template to Excel so that you can be sure that you're using the same fonts and the same colors so that when you're bringing some Excel spreadsheets into PowerPoint, everything's already matched up and gelled. This process is not very difficult. It's rather simplistic. Most of you can probably do this pretty easily. But just in case you haven't done this before, and just in case it isn't that easy for you, at least I'm going to go through the steps with you. I'm going to show you start to finish adding this template, and then show you where you can delete some of your other templates to make sure that when you create a new slideshow, it's always going to be in the CVRx 2020 template. All right, so let's get started. As you can see, what you have here is CVRx 2020 is an attachment that came through. Quick little disclaimer. As you can see from this, I am doing this on a Mac. There may be some subtle differences, but I feel very confident that you can overcome these subtle differences. The theories and everything are going to apply just the same. Just the same, okay? So CVRx 2020 PowerPoint, I'm going to go ahead and double click on this. When I double click on this, it's going to pull up presentation 4. For you, this might say presentation 1, might say presentation 2, whatever you already have currently open. So when this comes up, I have some examples built in here of what this template looks like. And we're going to go back and take a look at these in 1 second. But first things first, let's go ahead and save this locally to your machines. Whether it's a Mac, whether it's a PC, it doesn't matter. Again, the principles and the processes are pretty much the same. So you're going to go up here to File, and then File. For me, it is, there's a category right here. There's a listing that says Save as Template. So I'm going to save as template. When it says save as template, it's going to want to save it as presentation 4. Okay, I don't want it to be presentation 4 in my templates. What I would want for all of you to do, you can name this however you want, but the official name is CVRx 2020. So I already have it loaded up, but I'm going to go ahead and load it up again so that you guys can all see the process. CVRx2020.potx, and I'm saving it to the templates folder, the local folder for Microsoft PowerPoint. And this is an important step, because if you don't save it here, then when you create a new slideshow, it's not going to allow you to create inside of this template. So I'm going to go ahead and save. And for me, it says it already exists, blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and let's replace. So now you can see the file name is CVRx 2020. But I'm going to go ahead and close this now, just to be on the safe side. It's already established as my template. I'm going to close it out, and I'm left with a slideshow that I already had open. So let's go ahead and create a new. This might be something that's a little different on your machines, but again, I'm just going to the home area and I'm creating a new PowerPoint slideshow. New slideshow. I can do either their featured templates or personal. You'll see that the only template I have loaded in here right now is the CVRx 2020. If you have an additional template here, which I would imagine every one of you will, you want to go ahead and click on it and delete it. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and delete this one because it's the only one I have. But if you have multiple templates here, if you have multiple CVRx templates here, I would definitely go ahead and get rid of them. There might be some other companies you work with that you have the templates for them. So if you do some kind of presentations, that's fine. However, for the stuff that we're doing for internal and external creation that's CVRx based, this is the template we all should be using. So I'm going to go ahead and create from this template now. And again, it's going to pull up something that is the same presentation as we saw earlier. So to go through these really quickly, it's a title slide. This is what an agenda slide looks like, but you can do virtually whatever you want here. I chose a gray one for the agenda. You can pick any of these to be an agenda slide if you wish. This is what your typical slide is going to look like with your main bullet points. your next level after that, indent, and then all the sizing is established. You'll see if you go here that we have made sure that the Railway Bold and the Railway are the two main fonts in here. That was not the case for previous templates, and it created mass confusion on a lot of levels. So that should all be cleared up now. Titles will always be in Railway Bold, and the Railway body is just a typical Railway, and that's what all of the body entries should be. But to click through these, just have some subtle logos here. They just kind of fit into the background. Got some vertical alignments. This is if you're putting a quote in, and then there's also a blank white and a blank gray slide, which you can turn into whatever you want. If you want this to be your thank you, if you want it to be your placeholders or your section titles, whatever you want. The goal here is just to make sure that when we are sharing slideshows, that we're all starting from the same starting point and not just this haphazard mess coming together where there has to be a lot of formatting that takes place. And we can just focus on the addition of the new content, the collaborative content. So it's been cleaned up. You'll see that the new slides you can add again to look at this. Everything is labeled, so you can see exactly what each slide is. But again, this has been simplified and cleaned up to make sure that there's not a lot of hodgepodge of slide choices. Very clean, very simplistic. And again, you shouldn't have a lot of issues. So now, I think you should be good to go here with regard to adding this template. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We'll take care of it right away. Should be easy. But let's go ahead and check out Excel as well. This is also pretty easy. So if you go over to here and you go to page layout gives you your theme choices. If you go to click in here, themes, I have the theme right here, CVRx 2020. But if you wanted to load in the CVRx 2020, you would just go to browse for themes. For me, I have this here. And so it's right here. So I would just click on that and open. I'm not going to do that because I already have it installed. But if you click on that, it just automatically loads it in and you're good to go. You're going to have all the colors and the fonts so that both Excel and PowerPoint are going to be perfectly aligned. That's about it. Again, I don't think most of you needed this. Maybe a few of you, but for the most part, if it helped one of you, cool, it was worth it. Again, any questions, reach out. And with that, I'm going to sign off. So thanks, guys. Let me know what you think about the new template, and we'll talk soon. All right, bye.